have a heart, because you're going to many places that you never even go before, like where we're going now. You know, it just looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. So if it's your dream and your calling, what you really want to do, you need to have a heart to do it.
Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? It's your girl Diamond. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna be throwing out a lot of content. This is my first video, so as y'all can already see through the title, that it's about my journey. And nursing school was crazy. I guess the biggest blessing that I can say is that I got through. But starting off, my books I did not have. I had to actually like get connected with people to get books just to start class. I'm like, oh my gosh, they gave us this list of how much their books cost, and I'm like, man, I know it's a way around this. I shouldn't have to pay this much. You know what, I'm finna just go ask around. So I asked some coworkers that actually went to that school, and man, I caught a blessing. One of my coworkers actually gave me all her books for free. She was like, girl, go ahead, I don't need them books. I'm basically done with school. I'm like, man, I caught a blessing.
I've been down before the come up, I ain't stressing. Baby, I'm too busy counting all these blessings.
Anyways, I'm back, guys. Well, anyway, starting off, school, having to get books, having to change my lifestyle to be ready and prepared for all of this, it was a big challenge. It was a shift change. Like, I know when God literally, like, when he changed things for you and moved things, it's not gonna feel comfortable. Especially if you're asking for it. Like, Lord, please help me. I need you. I need you to give me the strength to get through. My school was 45 minutes to an hour away. And some people can say, oh, girl, you a good one or whatever. I mean, at that, I didn't care about the commute. The commute didn't mean nothing to me, because I'm like, okay, I see the bigger picture at the end. I can wake up early in the morning, get there, do my studies, do what I got to do, and be done with it. School was for a year. This was actually the LPN program. And I'm like, it's worth it. Why not? I have a 5-year-old boy. At that time, he's 6 now. At that time, I'm like, I'm already, what, 2 months into school, and I got in a car accident. And with this car accident, I literally was in the right. Thank God I'm still here to tell the story. But I was in the far right lane, and he was in the far left turning lane. And I had the right of way. The lights was green. I was going through the lights. And in my peripheral, while I'm driving, I can see a car coming my way. And I'm like, hold on. I know the light's green. I know I'm not in the wrong. So my first instinct was to pull the steering wheel. When I pulled the steering wheel, my car did a 360 3 times in the street. And this street is normally like, it have semis going both ways. It's like, it's one of those busy streets. And man, that day, it was no semis, no nothing. It was some cars, a couple of cars coming from the oncoming way, but we didn't hit them. My car like hopped the curb, and I was lodged between a pole on my left side, and then to my right, I could see railroad tracks. It was like crazy. Like, what was the odds of my car doing 360s in the street, not hitting no car, just jumping the curb, not hitting the pole that was to my left, and not even getting on a train track? Now, mind you, a little bit later, when the police came and stuff, a train came. Like, God, I know that was you. Look, I know that was you. But my tire came off. But I thought everything was over with. I'm like, oh my God. I got out the car and I yelled at the dude like, what were you thinking? You was in the wrong and all this other stuff. And make a long story short, I'm here. Now, the second car accident, I was on my way to school again, and I was crossing this railroad track, and I could see, again from my peripheral, I could see a doe. A deer, baby deer, guys. It was coming. I'm like, oh no, please stop, please slow down, you know. And literally, the dog kept coming, and I tried to stop, but I hit it like on impact. The dog was gone. I got emotional, called the police, like, oh my God, I need somebody to just come get the dog because it's in the middle of the street. The police actually came and laughed in my face because he like, what are you crying for? It's just the dough. But I feel like I done committed some murder. I done off somebody. That's what it felt like. But back to the journey. I'm still here. I'm still living, and literally that was a moment in my life. I'm like, Lord, what do you want me to do? I done got 2 car accidents. Am I not supposed to go to school? What's going on? So while I'm sitting waiting for the Lord, like, come on, Lord, give me an answer, I still was going to school. I was like, I'm not missing no days. I got to keep doing this. Actually, the damage that the deer did to my car, it knocked the light out. I had to get that fixed so I won't get pulled over on the way. I felt like that was nothing compared to what I actually had to do. But yeah, like another big thing that I had to go through when it came down to school was tuition. Tuition was crazy. Tuition was actually 24. I don't like to speak numbers, but I'm gonna speak numbers because this is my testimony to tell you guys that it don't matter what you go through. Like, you literally can do it. All you gotta do is apply yourself and believe in yourself. I actually had a strong support system like no other. Like, that's another blessing. But back to tuition. Tuition was $24K. And I didn't have $24K. I didn't have nothing. To make a long story short, I met some amazing people along the way.
Clinicals. So we at home tomorrow.
Him. Oh. I got you. Really?
What's that?
Miriam. I play too much, I know. Oh no. She never want to be recorded. I don't care. I always record people. Just say good morning.
Good morning, Diamond. Okay, Diamond. Okay, Diamond.
Gosh.
That labia major is gonna. Oh my God.
Oh. Pull the baby. Get the baby.
From the shoulders.
Oh, that died.
From the shoulders.
Y'all not suction in the mouth. Place her on the baby.
Well, give it to the part.
Oh.
You gotta pull it.
Oh my goodness.
Deliver the placenta.
Oh.
Because my baby was not like that.
Oh, Isaac. Congratulations.
Oh.
Hey, it's gushy for real. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. I know y'all watching. But anyway, we still cool to this day. They actually my classmates and some teachers, you know, I ran into a lot of blessings. Like, even though I got into those 2 car accidents, my tuition was $2K. Like, I still was able to get through. Now, I ran into another obstacle, which was my last class. Last class was $116, and to get into this class, I needed to pay $2,000. Now I'm thinking in my head, I ain't got 10,000, not 10,000. I don't have $2,000 just to be given to nobody. Mind you, I was only working 4 days a pay period. 4. And that was enough to maintain what I was doing. I mean, before I started school, I already accepted the fact, Diamond, this whole year, you're going to be broke. You're going to have to literally make it, get it how you live. And that's exactly what I did. I literally worked those 4 days and managed to study. That's why I was easing and breezing through my classes because I was able to study. But when 116 came and it was a money situation, I'm like, Lord, what? Like, is this really it? Like, I came this far. I know I didn't come this far. I know you didn't bring me this far. And actually, I had to delay from June. I got out of school in June to go basically make my money so I could pay for 116. When I made my 2,000, I got back in school in July. So that was a 1 month delay, which was fine because I actually graduated like 3 weeks after that. February 28th, 1993, Diamond Edwards was born into a family of 6. To a single mother that had to work 6 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. just to make sure we all was taken care of. Growing up and not having my mother physically there, and times when I wanted her, moved something in me. I noticed that she barely had time for us. Life was a struggle, and some important essentials was missing in my life. Having knowledge that I will be the first child to complete college and that my son will have a better life pushed something in me. First, when I made the decision to take my leap out on faith to pursue my career, I was fully aware of the challenges this journey was going to bring. I always told myself, what I wanted to be tomorrow, I had to start today. I still pushed myself to continue on because I believed in myself. I felt I was the giant compared to the small obstacle. And when I finally have the position, I will have the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than myself. Furthermore, I wish to obtain this scholarship because it will not only help me a step closer into becoming an LPN, it will also relieve stress off my mind as to where will I get the funds from. I have a passion to help others. The fact that my brain is programmed to critically think in the event of a person's welfare ignite a fire in me. During school, I met some amazing women that didn't just become my friend. I considered them family. The way we prayed together to even keep the positive energy going, even if one of us was going through hard times. As a final point, I vowed to myself, if it's within my power, I will give my son all the time I never got. That I will land a career where I enjoy what I do and my life will be stable. The long nights and missed family events was worth it. I saw myself beyond my circumstances, and I am proud to say I graduated July 27, 2018 from J. Renee Nursing School. I achieved what I believe worthwhile. All I can say to you guys is if you really want to do it, do it. Like, there's nothing stopping you. Like, if you got everything aligned, if you're a Christian, like, go ahead and, like, use your senses. You already know, like, go ahead and pray. Like, this life is really what you make it. And if I can do it, y'all definitely can do it. Seriously. So, I'm sorry, y'all get sidetracked. I did my makeup for y'all. But anyway, if y'all have any questions and you just drop it in the comment box, like what y'all want to know about me, I'll answer it. I can actually make the next video to answer y'all questions.
See the goal, see the goal, see the goal, see the goal.